GBP dollar GU then, if we take a look, price action, obviously we've been in pullback phase to the upside. We've been high highs, high lows, just obviously on the dollar pullback, dollar coming back to potential higher low area. Look, we had this big area of liquidity, 32, 130, 150 that we went over. Right, when we bottomed out and then pushed to the upside. You can see sort of structure on the 4 hour remains there, remains bullish. Obviously, we're in consolidation mode at the moment. Somewhat equal highs there, I believe, on the hourly. Nah, not quite, but anyway, heavy area of near-term supply demand here around the 33.50 area. Obviously, if that gives way, then 33.00, which would still validate this structure that we've got going on at the moment, the higher highs and the higher lows on the 4 hour. Personally, I'm still waiting. I think we could be eclipsing last week's high at the least. You see last week's high currently sitting, what, about 34s, heading into 134. I think we could be eclipsing that before we look at resuming to the downside. I'd still like to see this being validated somewhere here in the 34 region as a lower high, you know, for continuation to the downside. I don't think anything's changed for the dollar. Obviously, if we eventually do play out, we have to clear this area of liquidity. And then, as I've said to you guys before, watch out for us coming into 30. Okay, now all the sentiment is going to be driven on dollar. As I said, with this week, excuse me, keep an eye on the FOMC meeting minutes. Let's see what the tone is like there with the meeting minutes. See how in sync other members were with this new governor and the new governor, Kevin Warsh. That's what you really want to understand. How in sync were they with his hawkish, you know, he came out of a hawkish tone, hawkish sentiment in terms of wanting rate rises, in terms of inflation being far too high, in terms of the economy still being sound and doesn't need rate cuts. How in sync was everybody else? We're going to be breaking this down. I'm going to be doing a cheat sheet and so on and so forth for this via the KenMacro desk. Guys, for ongoing trade ideas, analysis, specific trades that we're taking, all that good stuff, you can have access to that for life, for free, via the KenMacro desk. You also have all my educational materials as well. You get that free. White Lars ends this month with one of our partner brokers. Okay, you can sign up via the link below. If you have any questions, obviously you can shoot me a DM on Instagram at @realKenChigbo. Socials are below there as well. You don't have to sign up via the partner broker. You can also get access to it via the link below. Catch you next update.